Yeah, that's exactly right, David. I'm here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium right now, where if I were here in the year 2000, I would not be in short sleeves because we had what was dubbed the Ice Bowl, and that was for good reason. Now, it was Super Bowl 34. It was held here in Atlanta. It was before Mercedes-Benz Stadium was born. It was back in the Georgia Dome, which was nearby at the time. But there were a series of ice showers that pushed into Georgia, the first one leading nearly 500,000 people without power, and then another round pushed through right before the Super Bowl, and that impacted everything related to the big game. That affected fans being able to come in, that affected teams being able to come in, that affected teams even being able to practice before the big game. So, of course, that was a big hassle. And if you're someone that's new to Atlanta like me and was not here in the year 2000, or maybe you weren't even born in the year 2000, but that of course was a memorable Super Bowl, the big Ice Bowl of 2000, and that was on January 30th then. Now let's go ahead and take a look at what we'll be seeing with the Super Bowl happening this weekend. Now, of course, that's not here in Atlanta. That's in the Big Easy out in New Orleans, but they're not going to be expecting any sort of ice. In fact, they're going to be sunny and very hot. We're going to see those temperatures in the middle 70s. Now, that game is scheduled to kick off around 5:30 Central Time in New Orleans, 6:30 here. So we're going to see the heat of the day around kickoff with those temperatures in the middle 70s, and then, of course, starting to cool down as the game goes on. Here locally, if you're planning those Super Bowl parties, events, whatever you're going to be having on Sunday here, we're going to see those temperatures drop a bit here. We're not going to be in the 70s. We're going to see those temperatures dropping into the 60s. We're also going to see more cloud cover, and we're going to watch for some isolated hit or miss rain showers as we go throughout our Sunday. Now, back here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium, it's very calm, very quiet, but that's because we don't have a Super Bowl happening this weekend. We will, though, be preparing for a Super Bowl to return to Atlanta in 2028. Now, these two Super Bowls I've been talking about, the one in 2000 and the one that's going to come in 2028, those aren't the only ones that have been in Atlanta. If you'll remember, we had Super Bowl 28 in 1994 back at the Georgia Dome, and then we had Super Bowl 53 here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in 2018, and then that big Ice Bowl in 2000 that was played by the St. Louis Rams, when such a team existed, and the Tennessee Titans, and the Rams went on to win 23-16. So in the meantime, here in Atlanta, we're just going to wait for our next chance to host a Super Bowl in the next few years. Now, reporting at Mercedes-Benz Stadium, Fox 5 meteorologist Lauren Robinson.
Yeah, hopefully in 2028, no ice. We can have the weather like we've seen today.
Yeah,
gorgeous.
that'd be great.
All right, Lauren, thanks so much.